communication records between her and her sister shows that as early as 2013, she wanted to get rid of the deceased, as she puts it. It is apparently clear that she hated him and wanted to get rid of him. She further states that she regrets not succeeding to get rid of him before. Taking into account all these facts, an inference can be drawn that she meant killing him. Cell phone record shows that after the incident took supposed place, she phoned a number of people from 082 703 4358 number, but no call was made to emergency services. She also subsequently went to the witch doctor for cleansing, as was also done by the other accused in this matter. The statement of Mr. Mkhize, who is an expert in this matter, clearly indicates that this is normally or how.
Was it a robbery? What was it? We've been briefed by the police to say this was not a robbery that went wrong. This was an assassination. So, the one outstanding aspect here, and we're disappointed that it hasn't happened yet, is to address the mastermind. Because if there's a hit, there's a mastermind. So we're confident and we agree, having gone through the evidence, that this is a hit.
South Gauteng had decided that the following people, my lord, be charged, which is number 1, Longwe Twala, number 2, Kelly Kumalo, number 3, Gladness Kumalo, number 4, Zandi Kumalo, number 5, Tumelo Madlala, number 6, Mthokozi Sitwala, number 7, accused 7, it's Maggie Peer, my lord. On 2 counts, my lord. Count number 1, the DPP has decided that they must be charged on the count of murder, in that upon or about the 26th day of October 2014 in Etonia, Boksburg, in the sub-district of Ekurhuleni, the accused, whose name I've just read into the record, my lord, who acted as perpetrators or accomplice or accessory after the fact, unlawfully and intentionally killed Senzo Meyiwa, an elder person, by shooting him. And count number 2, my lord, is defeating the ends of justice. In that, on or about the date and at or near the place mentioned in count 1, the accused did unlawfully and with intent defeat or obstruct the cause of justice, commit an act to which accused number 1 to 6, they hatched a plan and informed the police that they were robbed at gunpoint by unknown persons. Accused 7, she cleaned the crime scene prior to the arrival of the police, which acts defeated or obstructed the administration of justice.
So from what we have or heard from the affidavit Brigadier Keninda, it is that accused number 1 confessed. 1, 2, in his confession, he then implicated Kelly Kumalo as the person that ordered the hit. So in other words, the question that has been asked by Advocate Gerneil to say, okay, so where is the mastermind? It is now being answered here to say, Kelly Kumalo here, she is a mastermind as per the affidavit coming from Brigadier Keninda. And there's more to this affidavit that we need to talk about. Also the hypocrisy thereon. It is hypocrisy at the highest level. well, right? And 3, you will recall I spoke about the fact that the NDPP at some point they have said that everybody that was in that house needs to be arrested, and according to the letter from the NDPP, they defeated the ends of justice, and also the other one who must be charged with the death of Senzo Meyiwa. From the letter that advocate look that constantly Advocate Mshololo will read to these people. Now, today I want us to look at the hypocrisy thereon. You can see the intentions from the state is not to arrest certain individuals in this case. I'll give an example about it. There was a statement that was read by Brigadier Bongani Kininda, which is a statement that was used to making sure that they arrest accused number 1, a statement that came from a certain individual, like I think it's Sibiya, who died, I think it's 2022, right? So they used that statement, that confession, that written statement, that affidavit was then used to arrest or accuse number 1, and this was used as the truth, right? So you say, okay, so the statement that was read into record, which was seeking to say, listen, this person, look, we've heard from people who were telling us that this person has done 1, 2, and 3, and 4, right? So then you ask the question to say, oh, so by then there was another statement that you heard which implicate the person that you did not like to arrest, and you chose to close your ears in arresting that person. Why? There's something that has to be questioned here. The other thing that needs to be questioned is, whose interest does the state represent in the case of Senzo Meyiwa? And look, the reason you need to ask that question is simply because it can't be that they represent the interest of the majority, because the majority are in conflict with the state. It's a fact. There's one thing that I know that we are not in conflict of. That is, you and I, we are not in conflict. Because you are going to subscribe, like the video, comment in the comment section below. You are going to click the notification bell. You are going to watch the video until the end. You are going to watch the ads. And you are going to share this video. Should you wish to support this channel even further, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also donate to the channel. There's a button called Thanks. Donate to the channel from as little as 14 Rand. It's a once-off thing. Should you wish to support the channel even further, you can then use, in the video description below, my banking details are there. Use my banking details. It will tell you. And sorry, it is just that is. So, okay. Let's read the statement. There's something that is in the statement that doesn't make sense, right? So another part of the Brigadier Bongane's affidavit, which was dated in November 2020, right? It says a communication records between Kelly Kumalo and her sister shows that as early as 2013, she wanted to get rid of the deceased. As she puts it, it is abundantly clear that she hated him and wanted to get rid of him. She further states that she regrets not succeeding to get rid of him before. Taking all this into account, an inference can be drawn she meant finishing or killing him. That's an affidavit from the lead investigator. Talking about the SMS that Colonel Lambasta Stein had, or was read into record, where we heard Ukeli Kumalo saying, an SMS sent to Sandy Kumalo saying that I can almost not forgive myself if I can't get rid of him via SMSs. Now, right here, you say, Bongs, what do you mean? Right. Futi, right? But let's continue a little bit, and I want to show you something, right? Do you remember that there was a video that I did where I spoke about the leaked document from the NPA, which shows that the investigating team, one, they knew, or they know even now that according to the leaked document, allegedly, it shows that there was a money that was borrowed, which was 250,000. The money was borrowed, and the intention was to pay the people that were going to delete Senzo Meyiwa, or they were going to eliminate Senzo Meyiwa. According to the same leaked document, it shows from the NPA, it shows that 45,000 rand was paid to one person, and the outstanding balance was to be paid, but it was never paid after taking the life, or successfully taking the life of Senzo Meyiwa. That's one part. So you're saying, Bongan, there is an evidence that suggests otherwise. Why they haven't acted on that evidence, I don't know, because to me, it appears like they have no intentions of arresting any other person except the ones that were the accused number 1 and 5. Except those ones, they have no intention, which is to say, I doubt this is the battle of justice. It's a battle of cover-up. We are trying to cover up. But again, I'm a legal expert who enrich Lokorox says Kalikumalo is not accused before the court currently, but if evidence emerge and it's placed on the record and she is implicated, the state will be at liberty to institute charges against her. We already know that that according to the information we have received, which shocked everybody. In fact, people were not shocked, but yeah, some were not shocked. It just confirmed that Kalikumalo there's an evidence. In other words, there's a prima facie case that she needs to answer, but she's not there, and that's something that is worrying a lot of us, right? But again, in the same affidavit, it reads as follows: through lead investigator Brigadier Bongani Kininda's affidavit, it states that accused number 1, Muziga Ukhulelwa Sibiya, implicated Kelly Khumalo as being the person who ordered the killing of Senzo Meyiwa. That is what the court was told today, and not today. But again, I'm saying the reason I decided that I'm gonna have to talk about it, talk about all of this, is for me to show you that, guys, there is a problem here, right? We are not fighting for justice here. Here we are fighting to cover up certain things, allegedly. Because if this is a matter of justice, people have been accused, 1 to 5 have been arrested on statement made by other people. Why, when statements are made by these people now telling you who ordered them, if we want us to believe that you are telling us the truth, why, when they make a statement and say Brigadier Bongani Kinenda ordered me to do this, now Brigadier Bongani Kinenda is not arrested? This is just a figurative speech, right? Okay, let me say straightforward, right? Allegedly, if Muziga Ukhulelwa Sibiya made a statement and said, for us to do what we did to Senzo Meyiwa, we did it because we were ordered by Kelly Khumalo, who paid us this amount of money to take or to carry out the mission. So we did carry out the mission under her instruction. If that is so, then why is she not arrested, right? Because clearly she has to answer something. I mean, come on, guys. She has something to answer before the court of law. So that's where you see that there is an intention that somebody there. Look, Angating, I beg you, Bongan, don't stutter, calm down, and say there is a problem, and the problem is some individuals here, they are intentionally shielding some people. And I say this with my chest out. Some individuals here, they are intentionally shielding certain people. And I wonder why. I wonder whose interest does the state represent? In the case of Senzo Meyiwa, I wonder. And I say to you, I wonder whose interest does the state represent in this case?